Hey, it's Clay. How's everybody doing? Got another Battlefield 3 video for you today, playing some Rush on a Operation Metro on the attacker side using the SV98, the bossiest of boss sniper rifles in the game. Love this gun, love this setup with the square hollow. No red dot, no flash suppressor, no nothing. Just straight up sniper rifle, putting domes in faces. But what I really want to talk about today is admins and admin conduct. And I mean, there's been a lot of stuff going around recently about admins getting really upset at players and, you know, banning people for hacking when they maybe shouldn't, and it's just kind of turned into a little bit of a mess. And I really want to kind of address what's going on and just kind of open up the discussion, because I think that a lot of times people on both sides kind of aren't really helping each other out. Now, I understand a lot of the complaints about power-hungry admins who end up banning people or, you know, kicking people out, like kicking entire teams out of the server for not playing the objective, or, you know, banning guys who are not hacking just because they're destroying their team. You know, some of these grievances against admins, you know, in some ways it's true. Like, admins can probably overreact. I mean, they're humans just like any of us, and they can make mistakes, but the thing is that they have the power to directly control another person's gaming experience. And so, you know, I can very much see where people who get upset with admins are coming from. But, you know, and really, like, I think that the advent and the growth of hackers in Battlefield 3 is probably at the root of all this, and maybe the root cause of all these problems. And so I want to just take a moment and address where these admins are coming from and where they are, what they're trying to do. And, you know, they're trying to get hackers out of their servers, and that in itself is a wonderful function of admins. I mean, that's one of the great things about PC gaming, is that, you know, if you leave it up to a vote ban, or if you have a 24/7 present admin, a different admin is always on at some point or time during the day, you can really help alleviate hackers, because for the most part, hackers are really easy to identify. I mean, they're going like 50-0 when the next closest guy is like, you know, 14-4. I mean, they just have these absurd KDs, and, you know, sometimes their hacking is a little bit more subtle, but there's really not much you could do about that. So, but having admins there to really kind of police and, you know, and take care of it immediately is a huge benefit, and that's one of the better things about playing on PC servers, to be honest, because you have that ability to watchdog and to protect servers against hacking. And, you know, because nobody likes playing against hackers. Hackers are ruining Battlefield 3. You know, and everyone is just so on edge about hackers. You know, anytime that you get off to a good start, you get called a hacker. Or anytime you have a really good series or you pull off a couple of really nice shots, people are calling you hackers. And actually, it's gotten to the point where it's a huge joke, because if you're a good player, I mean, I'm really average, but I get called a hacker every once in a while, and it's almost like an initiation to being a good Battlefield 3 player, is that you get called a hacker on a regular basis. You know, but on the flip side, I don't think admins should. I think that there should be a line. I think that there should be boundaries for what admins can do. I mean, admins should be there to watchdog hackers and to, you know, kick AFKs, basic things like that. But, you know, I've seen instances where guys are getting kicked out of servers, or whole teams or squads are getting kicked out of servers because they're not playing the objective the way that the admin thinks that they should. Or, you know, I've seen guys get banned when they've got like a really strong statistical record, and any basic research into their profile would have revealed that they're just a good player, not hacking. I mean, I think that there should be some boundaries and some restrictions, and really, like, I don't necessarily think that this is something that can be done externally. This just has to be a conversation that gets opened up between admins and players, because there's this growing animosity, and admins want to keep their server safe, but players just want to play. And so, you know, and really I think it boils down to the fact that DICE needs to really step up their game in limiting hackers and, you know, making the game more secure proof. Because really, I think that if we had confidence that there were not hackers and that people were playing the game fairly and safely, I think that a lot of these problems would just dry up. Because I really do think that a lot of these problems stem from the fact that there are so many hackers out there. But that's my time. I just hope that everything can get smoothed over, because we really want to make Battlefield 3 a fun playing experience. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you soon.